welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Kansas City Royals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Here we go, Chris. It's another edition of September baseball between division rivals, so we should be in for a good one.
No doubt about it, Boog. Both of these clubs have the same goal in mind, and it's simply this: reach the postseason. They know each other really well at this point of the year, so there are no big surprises. Just go out and compete like crazy, execute one play at a time, and focus on clean baseball. That's all you can do this time of the year, and it's the most important thing to do.
Just about to get started, and on the mound today, Kyle Wright. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
1-1 now. There's a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Got it. Now one away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. That misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
1 out, bases empty. Hammer, base hit.
Batting third, the second baseman, Edward.
And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. And the right-hander deals. Grounded to third, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound now, Joe Ryan. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this: he's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And a big factor for them in recent games, Hunter Renfroe.
And one of the most versatile players. He can bat anywhere in that order, and he can play anywhere on the field. Not just the outfield, the infield as well.
Vinny Pasquantino digs in now. Next offering misses. Ball 2. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
In the air, out towards left center. Larnach brings it in, out number 2.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Bobby Witt Jr. now. He was drafted 2nd overall by the Royals in 2019. Adley Rutschman was the only player taken ahead of him.
Yeah, he was part of a really good crop of shortstops. Bobby was the first one taken, but C.J. Abrams, Bryson Stott, Anthony Volpe.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Here's Byron Buxton. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And another ball. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe is an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And he deals. Big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Buxton on at first. Nobody out. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 on the way. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 2-2 now. And that one in the air center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And here comes Carlos Correa. The pitch.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Goes down looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
2 on, 1 out. Max Kepler at the plate. At the belt and fires. That one's in there. 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So first and second with 2 outs. Now Matt Wallner. Struck him out looking.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the DH, Nelson Velasquez. The pitch. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. One down, base is empty. Popped up. Correa hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
batting fifth, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Here's Adam Frazier. Left-hand batter waits. 2 outs, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that's the inning. Royals lead 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Trevor Larnach.
Number 9, Trevor.
It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes, and then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
So the lineup flips over. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Next offer in there for a strike. 1 and 2. Top of the 3rd, no score. One and 2 here.
Ball.
Got it down for the K.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Alex Kirilloff getting ready to hit. Kicks and deals. Lined into left center, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Stepping in, Edouard Julien. Next offering is in for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 outs. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. 1 hit, 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Drew Waters stands in. Zingy, when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. And there's the ball. That one misses. Ball 3. There's a strike.
Full count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Smoke to the left. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's going to be M.J. Melendez. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Sends it to first, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That clips the corner.
Full count.
Man at second. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. On to inning number 4. No score. Kauffman Stadium. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Byron Buxton. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The line to the pitch. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series. And we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
4th inning underway, no score. On the ground. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Carlos Correa. All tied up here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Correa into second, and he's got a double.
All over that one right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Now batting Max Kepler. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here in Kansas City, now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. Gets the call, and it's 2-2. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins. And there's one down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Nelson Velasquez will hit next. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
He's got it. 2 away.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall and make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's outside. And the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing across here this half. We've played 4. We're tied. 0-0. To the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Matt Wallner. Righty delivers.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
This one in the air. Moving under this one. Makes the catch for the out. 1 down.
The left fielder, Trevor.
Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and we're still knotted at 0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
Here comes a pitch. Top of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-2. And another ball. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The wind of the pitch. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Kepler hustles it back in. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And the batter now, Drew Waters. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That missed inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with a fastball or a previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. 2 outs. And that's outside. 3-1. Righty to the plate. And now it's filled up. And he walked him.
The batter, the third baseman, Mike.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a goal.
This to center field, and it drops in. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And now for the Twins, Alex Kirilloff. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Here's a 1-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. He's under it. Makes the grab, one away.
Now that second baseman.
Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. The Royals leading by a run, and we're the top half of the sixth. And that's ball four.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. What's your thought in this spot? I mean, this guy's not a great contact guy, so there's not a lot of options in terms of the runner at first.
No, I think what you do over there at first base, you get a really big one-way lead. And a one-way lead means I'm not going anywhere. I'm going back to the bag. But you have a large enough lead where that pitcher's not sure if you're going to steal or not, and perhaps he grooves a fastball into the hitter. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for another play.
95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent.
Not one base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. Way out front for strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Royals 1 and the Twins nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
And it's even up.
2-2.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. His 18th home run of the season. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger, that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Joe Ryan departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. A new arm into the game, the righty, Simeon Woods Richardson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And next up for the Royals, Nelson Velasquez. Right-handed reliever. In the air, left field, down the line. Larnach sizes this one up, squeezes it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Freddie.
Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Up next to the Royals.
2 outs. Base is empty. Adam Frazier steps in for the Royals. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Steven Okert warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Thielbar getting cranked up as well. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Now, Jake Brentz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Max Kepler, the next Twin up to hit. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Tying run at the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Down to the dirt. Swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Ball to strike. And that's too high. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside low. And that's ball 3. Trevor Larnach in the on-deck circle for the Twins. And at second. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Got him! Now 2 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
New pitcher now, Nick Anderson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. Next offer is in for a strike. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Fires it to the plate. Safe. And now they trail by 1. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Royce Lewis. The pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 7th. So up now for Kansas City, Hunter Renfroe. On the ground, right side, and it stays fair.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The 1-1. In the air to left down the line. And that's a foul ball. Renfroe gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now
And to the plate for Kansas City, MJ Melendez. Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
2-1.
1-run game. 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Sizing this one up. And there are 2 outs.
Up next to the Royals, the third baseman, Mike
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals. And that's in for a strike. That's a little bit low.
2-2.
Up the middle, Julian. They take the force out, and that is the inning. So 1 left for Kansas City as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. On to start the 8th, John Schreiber.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
And now for the Twins, Alex Kirilloff.
The first baseman, number 19, Alex Kirilloff.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. This to third, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, here we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. Next offering is in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 1-2 stays alive. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's towards center. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities. Right through there for a strike. No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Ripped to third. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, that's a pick you want to come up with as a first baseman. That's how you win that gold glove. But it's never on him to take the error on a throw like that. And he'll probably tell you he should have picked his teammate up, but he gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Pickoff throw. Buxton back in there.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Breaking ball inside. And a count 2-1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The 2-1. And it's through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Now Correa up to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Got him on the off-balance throw, and that is the inning. So they strand 2 after a base hit and an error. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Royals 2 and the Twins 1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready for the bottom of the 8th. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino.
The first baseman, Vinny.
The 1-1. That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Steven Okert warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Thielbar also getting ready. Hard hit left side. Lewis throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1-2.
In the air, left field, Larnach on the move towards the line. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 down, nobody on.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. And so far, we've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. KC down in order, but they still lead it 2-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Will Smith.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen.
And that one missing low.
Well, they kept it pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Bounce to the right. Pasquantino takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Kyle Farmer. A critical at bat in this game for him. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that quickly 2 away. Rocco Baldelli making a move for a pinch hitter, Manuel Marco.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boone. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. The Twins down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
He's done it again, Boone. That's his 30th save of the year as he puts another game to bed. Sweet dreams, everyone.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 2 runs, 6 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 runners on base. For the Twins, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please Drive home safely.
And now here is the post-game ticker now as we start off with September 8th games. We see Tampa Bay blanking Baltimore 3-0. The White Sox 7-6 winners over the Red Sox. As we just watched the Royals 2-1 winners over the Minnesota Twins, now going to a game and a half ahead of the Twins in the American League Central with just 3 weeks to play. The Astros 7-3 winners over the Diamondbacks. Detroit 7 and the A's 6. The Angels 6-3 winners over the Texas Rangers. The Blue Jays 11-8 winners over the Atlanta Braves. Marlins 7-2 winners over the Phillies. The Reds 5-4 winners over the New York Mets. Yankees 15-1 winners over the Chicago Cubs. The Rockies 2-1 winners over the Milwaukee Brewers. Pirates double up the Nationals 4-2. Mariners 9 and the Cardinals 6. The Dodgers defeat the Guardians 3-2. And last but not least, the Padres 5-4 winners over the San Francisco Giants. And now we look at Monday, September 9th, where the Red Sox 4-2 winners over the Baltimore Orioles. The Royals shut out the Yankees 3-0. Wow. The Royals continuing to have a really good season, trying to continue to get closer and closer to that AL Central title. Mets 4-3 winners over the Blue Jays. The White Sox 6-2 winners over the Guardians. Twins 4-2 winners over the Angels. The Phillies 6-1 winners over the Rays. The Pirates 7-6 winners over the Marlins. And the Cubs shut out the Dodgers 2-0 in Chavez Ravine. And the final scores for this post-game ticker, which is for September 10th, 2024. We go to Boston, where the Red Sox once again double up the Orioles 4-2. Royals, wow, 7-1 winners over the Yankees. Not only are they trying to inch closer to that AL Central title, but they probably want to try to challenge for that top spot in the American League. And now let's go to Toronto, where the Mets beat the Blue Jays 10-6. Guardians 3-1 winners over the Chicago White Sox. The Tigers 5-1 winners over the Rockies. Angels 8-2 winners over the Twins. So now the Royals are up 2.5 games over the Twins going to the end of this episode. Let me see. The Astros 6 and the A's 4. Padres 4-2 winners over the Mariners. Tampa Bay 7-6 winners over the Phillies. Nationals, or the Braves, I say, all over the Nationals 19-6. The Pirates 11-6 winners over the Marlins. St. Louis 7-4 winners over the Reds. We had the Rangers 7-6 winners over the Diamondbacks in a rematch of last year's World Series. Cubs 5-2 winners over the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine. And the Brewers over my Giants 3-2. And that will do it for the post-game ticker, as my buddy RJL Network would say. If your team won, congratulations. If not, there's always tomorrow. And believe it or not, it is later today, actually, that this game will be taking place between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs, in which the Dodgers are comfortably ahead in their division in the NL West. Should probably have that division wrapped up within about a week or so. But the Cubs right now are fighting for their dear lives in the postseason at 77-68, tied with the Arizona Diamondbacks for the final spot in the National League Wildcard. As you notice, they did beat the Diamondbacks in a classic game to start off the post-All-Star break. But here we are in September, and they're both still nipping tight for that final playoff spot. And that will be coming up later today. And that will do it for this game. As if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you are new to this channel, hit the bell icon to get notifications when these videos do come out. Also, do not hesitate to share this video. And then also coming up a little bit later, as this video will be up in the early morning hours of today. And this will be coming out before the College Football 25 quarterfinal poll between Hawaii and East Carolina. So Do watch out for that video coming up a little bit later on around 10 a.m. Eastern. So please do enjoy it and vote on that, as we're getting closer and closer to seeing who I'm going to be using for my College Football 25 Dynasty, as that game is coming out in less than a month. Until then, I'm about to sign off, reminding you guys that the final score of this game, the Kansas City Royals with a huge win, winning 2-1 over the Minnesota Twins, furthering their grip over the Twins in the American League Central. And you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace out, Paisans. Don't forget to watch this game, the Cubs and the Dodgers, around, I want to say 7 p.m. Eastern. So until then, have a good one.